insurance business is changing, not only because of the digital transformation. I will talk about this change with the doer and the makers of the insurance industry in my new video podcast, Insurance in Motion. And the special thing about this vodcast is that my interview partner and myself are in motion during the interview as well. I'm sitting here in this beautiful tuk-tuk and electronic auto rickshaw, and by my side is Oliver Lang, CEO of One Insurance. Welcome, Oliver. Great that you are here.
Great that I've got a camper here. It's one of the coolest sites I've ever seen. I've ever been on an interview, so very cool.
I'm glad to hear that. So, well, Oliver is an all-rounder in financial services and technology, and you probably recognize him as a serial entrepreneur. He is now CEO of One Insurance. Before we talk about this role in more detail, please, Oliver, introduce yourself shortly.
I will, thank you. I'm Ollie. I'm the CEO for One Insurance. I've been, as you say, a serial entrepreneur, building several insurtech and fintech businesses. Before that, I was a risk officer at Converium. That was a smaller reinsurance company. It's today's Score. And before that, I was a consultant. But all my life, all my professional life, I've been in insurance. So I don't know anything else.
Well, that's great. So well, you are German and live in Switzerland, right?
That's correct. I'm German, living in Switzerland, married to a Swiss wife, so partially Swiss, partially German.
That's cool. But you live here in Zurich, or
close to Zurich? Yes.
Close to
South
Zurich.
Of Zurich.
Okay, perfect. So let's start talking about One Insurance and your current role. So first of all, what is One?
One is an insurance company, a new player, a digital insurance company. It's not a direct insurer. We're digital but not direct, so we sell through brokers and other partners. But we are total digital. We don't work with paper. So everything is same time, real time, non-paper based, and typically none of us gets involved. So digital but not direct.
So life health, or what segment do you cover?
It's P&C for the moment, but we will enter life and health probably later next year or early 2021. So that's on the plan, but as of now, it's only P&C.
Well, there are several P&C insurers out there, several hundred probably in Europe. Why do we need another risk carrier?
That's a good question. I think we do a lot of things different. That's what our brokers and partners tell us. So we are, as you know, being digital, we're just very fast and easy to handle. So I think that it is good to think insurance from a fresh perspective, a technological perspective first. And so basically, if you look at our employees, we are 50% of those are IT, and the rest is has to do something with insurance. So we're a tech company basically, and thinking insurance totally new.
So where is One located, or where's One based, and where are you doing business?
Yes, that's a good question. We are based in Liechtenstein, in beautiful Vaduz. In Liechtenstein. The reason is very simple. We can do business in the EU as well as in Switzerland from Liechtenstein, and we have offices in Berlin and Barcelona.
Okay, and your business, you're writing business in which countries currently?
Currently we're only writing business in Germany, but later this year, later 2019, we're coming to Switzerland, my home country, and we're going to different countries next year. So 2 more countries next year, I guess.
So what about the name One? So what does One mean? One and only, or only one? Or what about the name, Oliver?
Good question. It's not the one and only, of course. One is our vision. Our vision is to have one insurance policy only that you need as a customer, and this you sign it once with us, with One, and then it grows with you throughout your life. So if you buy your first car is covered, and we only adjust the monthly premiums that you pay. So it's a dynamic monthly premium based one policy all risk.
Well, One also means you include not only several, let's say, insurance types in P&C, you will also cover health and life.
Correct. So the one policy, as we call it, covers every negative instances in your life. So if you get sick, we cover it. If you get unemployed, we cover it. If you get disabled, we cover it. But also if you crash your car, we cover it. If you got broken in, we cover it. So it comprises everything in the entire insurance universe. And this is the one policy.
Am I right? So I'm just asking you, just to be sure that I really understood your concept. You said that people in the future will only have this one single policy?
That's correct. That's our vision. People sign one policy because it's not fun for almost everybody to buy insurance. So we want to ease that for all the customers and all the users out there by only signing one policy in their life. And this policy grows with them, no matter what they do, where they move, how they change their life, if they get married, divorced, children, no matter what, we grow with them.
Well, that's fantastic. I mean, the industry or financial service always talking about disruption, but if you really will come up with this one policy, I would say this will be disruption.
It is disruption, and combined with our efforts to prevent risk from happening, I think that's the real disruption then.
Wow, that's fantastic, Oliver. Well, let's come to a very serious topic. I had a look at your annual report of 2018, and I observed a heavy loss.
Yes.
So you are the new CEO, so let me know, how will you fix the numbers?
It's going to be a loss for a while. I think we're going to have a lower loss this year than last year, and obviously with higher revenues. But it takes a while to build an insurance company, and you do have a couple of fixed functions that the regulator wants to have from you, and you do need to pick up the business in order to cover that fixed functions, that fixed costs for the functions. So we're still in the process, but we're getting there.
Well, Oliver, cross your heart. Have you thought long and hard about taking this job? I mean, CEO is a 24/7 job, isn't it?
It is, and I have had 24/7 jobs before in my life, so that's nothing new. I haven't thought very long about it. As the opportunity arose to become CEO of one, and I've watched one before, so I knew what's coming. There was a clear yes in a very short time, so no much questions.
Well, I see that you're excited, but was your family that excited too?
Yes, they were. My family is my wife, and so she was excited. As she saw that I'm excited, she was excited as well, and we keep being excited.
Who owns One Insurance?
One is owned by a group called WeFox Group, and this group owns another asset, which is called WeFox. It's a bit disturbing, but WeFox is a broker organization, and both our mother company is called WeFox Group, and that's the 100% owner for One as well.
You mentioned before that your focus is laid on brokers. However, a lot of other startups, they focus B2C. Are they wrong?
In our opinion, they're wrong. We've tested it ourselves to go direct, but what we've realized is it costs about double the amount to get a customer through direct than through a broker. The customer has higher loss ratios. The customer is with you a shorter period of time, so broker customers are much more loyal than direct customers. So for us, it makes much more sense to sell our products through brokers.
Why should brokers work with One? I mean, there are, as mentioned before, there are 100,000 of other insurers out there, and they already work with a lot of insurers. So why working with you?
That's a very good question. And as many companies, I will answer it with, because our products and services are geared towards the broker and make the broker's life better. But I think we proved it with our products that are easy to sell and quick to sell. Our new motor insurance product has about 25% of the time to sell than a comparable motor product. So we save time for the broker. We do save time for the broker in administering our products as well. So the broker needs much less time to administer a customer and a contract with us than with any other insurer. And that makes us profitable for the broker.
So it's about efficiency for the broker.
It's about efficiency for the broker mainly, and helping him or her to do his or her best in advising their customers, but spending as little time as possible with boring processes as policies and change of customer data or policy data.
Okay, so what does it mean? Let's talk about some figures. What does it mean? More efficiency? Do they have 10% more revenues or 20% more revenues? What is the outcome for the broker?
We've measured it with one product, and as I said, the broker needs about 25% of the time he would need to sell another product. So if he or she can sell 4 products in the same time they sell one other product. We don't offer more commission or provision to the broker, but they are able to sell 4 times the amount of products, so they actually make 4 times the revenue in the same time. So the hourly wage or the daily salary is about 4 times as high with us than with other insurers. That's the figures.